In this video, I want to answer the question, how often should I mention my own business in my local newsletter? Now, this is going to depend. If you are a local business owner, for example, you're a realtor, then I would highly recommend setting up a local newsletter for your local area. And if you want some help to do this, then just drop us an email. The reason I recommend doing this as a realtor is you're going to provide a huge amount of value. You can get AI to write this thing for you. You can see here I'm inside CopyQuill. This is an AI newsletter generator. And what's going to happen is every week you put out a very simple local newsletter and you're going to build yourself an email list of people that live in the local area. And what I would do is I would have you as the lead sponsor in every single edition. So at the top of the newsletter here, you would have an introduction. You can get AI to write that for you. You would have a little bit of information about you, make it personal. So, hey, did you catch that weather? Or what did you think about the traffic on the highway? Whatever it is. But what you're doing is you're building connection with your audience before you go into the rest of the newsletter, provide them with the events information, the news, all of that kind of stuff. But at the top there, you could have your newsletter. So, for example, this is the BU Insider. And then you could have sponsored by, and then you could have an image to your brand and business. And you could be the lead sponsor at the top of the newsletter every single time. The rest of the newsletter, I would just, like I said, make it personable. Start off with a couple of sentence introduction about yourself, then go into the newsletter like I've done here with all the value, and then sign off with a little conclusion. If you wanted to, then once a month, the last section could be some of the best deals, or you might have a real estate news section. You might have some real estate advice section at the end, but don't make it about you. Make it about the value that you can provide. If you're somebody who doesn't have a business themselves, but you want to start a local newsletter, then you could do this and partner up with a local business, offer them the lead sponsorship role within your newsletter, and then use that money in order to grow. So, for example, running some local ads. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would mention your own business just once. There's no reason not to touch on your industry later on in the newsletter, but do it in a way that provides value. Same if you are, let's say, a local business and you are specialized in digital marketing or SEO. Start your newsletter, be the lead sponsor. At the end, provide a little bit of business or marketing advice for people who are in the local area, but don't sell your services. Instead, give value. So, for example, the business section might provide people with information about business networking events, or it might highlight a particular business in the local area that is giving back. But just give value. Do not promote your own business too much. Being the lead sponsor on your newsletter is enough. Writing it as yourself is enough. You will get known, and when people need your services, they'll know that that's what you'll do, and then they'll ask if they can work with you. Hopefully this makes sense. Like I said, if you don't have your own business, then finding somebody who does have a business, real estate's great, marketing is great, and then partner with them. You write the newsletter, they get to be the lead sponsor. That is a great way for you to get in this and have some capital in order to be able to invest in the newsletter. You send them all the business their way that is in their niche. You split any other advertising or sponsorships down the middle. That's your payment for writing and growing the newsletter. They put in the money up front in order to get the Facebook ads growing, and then you just reinvest from that point onwards. And it can be a great little business model if you can partner up with somebody. Now, if you have any more questions about local newsletters, then let me know. Just leave a comment below this video. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one.